Hello, Chuckin' friends. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to my Chuckin' party. We got to do this fast before Facebook kicks me off. And I've got lots of fun things to make. I am making Maria, your independent Chalk Couture designer, and we are going to the pantry tonight. Because this is all I have been doing since I have been social distancing. I need to stop eating. OMG, is anybody else having this issue? Oh my. It's like all my body wants to do. It's like craving like naughty things, like a bowl of Fruit Loops. Like when was the last time I had Fruit Loops? Okay, well, may have been yesterday. But that's beside the point, you know. Normally, Fruit Loops are not something Maria eats very much of. So I'm trying to find you, so hang on, because then I'll know who's here. And I said to somebody today, I am stress baking. I don't bake. I don't even like to bake. It's not even fun to me. Baking. So it's really time to walk away from the pantry because it is open 24/7, especially when you're at home all day long. So I'm making Maria. I'm an independent Chalk Couture designer. Welcome. If you're new to our little Chuckin' party, say hi. Tell us where you're from. We are a very friendly little group. We like to chit-chat while I craft. We know all kinds of fun things about each other, so just jump right into our conversation. Do not feel like you can't join us. If you're watching me on YouTube, welcome to my YouTube replay. You can like and subscribe on YouTube, and then hit your notifications bell so that you get notified when I upload my videos to YouTube. My YouTube channel is Makin' Maria, for those of you on Facebook. If you are on Facebook, please like and follow my page if you are going to enjoy our little fun chalking time together. All right, so Cheryl says it's a stress thing and she feels my pain. It is totally a stress thing. I went out today for a gallon of milk, and between the rubbing alcohol and the spraying thing, I came home and my daughter's like, what is the matter with you? And I'm like, this was the most stressful gallon of milk I have purchased in my whole life. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Hello, Linda Squared. Oh my gosh, I miss you guys. It's totally. Oh, Linda. Hey, Linda. Hello. Okay, so we are going to make some really fun things tonight with this pantry open 24/7. We've got the good stuffs in here. Yeah, like my whole house right now. But we're actually going to use this guy. Not for food, in this really cute little box that's going to go in my new craft room. It's getting closer. And then we used Yum the other day. We used Yum on that really cute cookbook stand that we made. And look at the fun silverware. So we've got some fun things to make. And then, because we didn't go live last night, check this bad boy out. Oh, it's huge. This is a 30 by 30 inch board, and it has this very fun galvanized thingy-mabob container. I put a bunch of very springy flowers in it, and we're gonna make this into a welcome sign for my new craft room, because what I was thinking anyway with this was the flowers are made into like a little bouquet. I can, change this seasonally to match some decor. We are going to chalk on the outside of this, hopefully, if it fits. I think it'll fit. That is our plan. We're going to do plant dreams, pull weeds, grow a happy life on the outside of our little container, and we're going to put this big old, whoa, I can't see it, it's too low. I'm going to put this big old welcome across the top of it. That is my plan. We need to go relatively quickly, though, because I'm worried Facebook is going to kick us off. So, let's get to chucking, people. Welcome. Okay, so, hi, Linda. Oh, hey, Kathy with a K. Welcome. Hey, Amy. Welcome to our chucking party. All right, so, for this very fun, it goes this way. When you buy the transfer, it's all put together pretty like this. It comes like this. It's a C size transfer, and these are all the pieces. So you can totally go crazy with this. There's all kinds of different combinations and things that you can put together in it. Hey, Nevada Nicole. Welcome. So what I was thinking was, and you've seen this, I try to make something on this chalkboard all the time. This is a very fun chalkboard because it has this really cool Like you can hang it in either orientation. It's made to be either way, which is nice for versatility when you want to wash it off and do something different with it. It's very fancy with the little scrolly doily cutouts, but the pantry fits perfectly. And then you could just hang this right on the, I do have an actual, well, it's not really a pantry. It's a cabinet. And my, oh, are you guys still there? Oh, I hope so. I hope you guys are still there. I think you're still there. Okay, you are. My handles on my cabinets are rounded, so there's nothing to hang it on. But it would be super cute hanging from the door knob or the handle to your cabinet that happens to be your pantry. You could also chalk this directly on your kitchen cabinet. A bunch of people have been doing that. Or if your pantry has a glass door, there's just all kinds of fun things that you can do with this particular piece. Then I do have some drawer fronts. So this is one of my very favorite things to chalk on, and it's cabinet doors, because you can find cabinet doors all over the place. So this is a drawer front, and I think it's going to be a tight fit, a very tight fit, but I think we can almost sneak our silverware. We might be able to put both of them on one, but I have two of these, and we'll put the fork and the knife on each one of those. And then, we did yum already, which, I mean, wouldn't this be adorable on a tea towel? Oh my gosh. So, y'all know I'm getting a new craft room. I'm getting closer. And I'm, like, trying to get more organized in there. So, this is a really fun container that I thought we could put the good stuffs in here, because this is like Mom's stash of crafting supplies nobody gets to touch. You know, like your fabric scissors. Kathy K says, stuck repeating. Ooh, I hope that means I'm not repeating. Hey, Terry from Texas. Oh, hello, Carol with an E. All right, so let's just whip this guy out. So I'm going to take the top off of him just because it's easier to chalk without the top on it and worrying about it falling off. So this is what an adhesive silk screen transfer looks like. Chalk Couture makes this amazing product. Super, super fun, super easy, very reasonable and reusable. Reusable. You can use this thing over and over again. So the sentiment, the good stuffs in here, could be used for so many different things, right? It doesn't have to be kitchen-y. It can be anything. Now, when you do chalk on containers like this that have a lid, oh, freezing on my end some, okay now. Yeah, Facebook is blowing up because everybody's off of work. You do have to be conscious of, you know, when you put your lid on it, how far over it goes. So you do want to offset it slightly, knowing that you have a lid. So I'm going to take my fun little transfer and I'm going to do a step called fuzzing. And fuzzing is where you take your oh, I got to write on the name on the back, the good stuff. So just know, in case Facebook blows up on me, it does record this demonstration, and once it posts the replay, you will see it uninterrupted. It should be uninterrupted. So you write the name of the transfer in the back, pull your transfer off of your backer sheet, fuzz it, which just means I'm picking up some lint. Yep, I keep losing you. So I'm just going to keep going. I'm picking up the lint. That's making my transfer not as sticky. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go to going live during the day. So that's my next question. Is there a better time for you guys if I go during the day? So I do think we're going to need to do that. So if we start going live during the day, what time of the day is the best time? So this is a really fun little gray border on it. And my new craft room has kind of my usual colors in it. So we are going to do this in Papaya, which is a very pretty pumpkin-y orange color. So I'm going to open up my chalk paste. I'm going to stir it up. I'm going to put some on my transfer. I'm going to grab a squeegee. Beveled side is the front. And I'm just going to pull the chalk paste across the silk screen. Yep, I'm officially frozen. So you just cover up your whole silk screen. Okay, put all your excess back in your container. If I have any lines like that, I need to smooth them out. Okay, and I'm going to start my transfer in the corner, but pull from the middle because it's like chalking on porcelain. It's very sticky. I'm going to carefully pull it off. Carefully. And I'm pulling it straight up and down. I'm not pulling it towards me. I pull straight up and down, and I do that because there's less likelihood of my transfer curling. I'm going to stick this in my water bath. It looks like I'm unfrozen at the moment. So, since I'm unfrozen, I'm going to say this again. I think because of what's going on with Facebook and stuff right now, we're going to try going live during the day. So my question is there a better time for you guys if I go live during the day? What time would you prefer to see liveness? Okay, so I'm just washing off my squeegee. I'm going to give this a quick little dry so I don't stick my finger in it and smudge it because it's super cute from my new craft room. We're so close. Oh my gosh, we are so close. He's been working hard. Got the countertops done. We just have to move some electrical and set the cabinets, and we are done, I think. And I can move in. Okay, so I'm going to stick my cute little lid on here. And look at how cute that is for my new craft room. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. It's going to be so much fun. Okay, so I'm unfrozen now. Whew. Nicole from Nevada says anytime during the day. Thank you, Miss Nicole, for answering me. Okay, so this is our first super cute little bin. Now you could do more to it if you wanted to. I think this would be really fun like in a kid's room, you know, for them to hide their stash of stuff, right? Because every kid should have a stash. That's kind of how I feel. Maybe not the best parenting, but I do feel. Linda says anytime in the afternoon. Okay, we'll try it. I don't know. Like right now, we're not. Oh no, we're frozen again. So I don't know. It's just hard to know because of the internet. So we're gonna Oh, I need right on the back of it again. This is a brand new transfer. I need to keep thinking about that. Pantry 24/7. I write the name of the transfer on the back. I carefully remove it from its backer sheet. Set it aside because I am going to use the backer sheet. When it's all done, I will store it on there. Place my transfer down. Just smooth out my air. Very easy to do. This one we're going to do in Storm. Storm is a very pretty deep gray color. It's super fun. I use Storm and Greige is the other gray. I use these colors often. It's because they're very universal. So I'm just going to blob some paste on. And again, take a squeegee. Beveled side is the front. And go straight across. I could do white. You could also do any color that matched your kitchen, which is one of the nice things about, you know, creating your own decor. You can totally match your own colors. So I'm just, again, squeegeeing across, taking all my excess. I wanted to go more neutral or not do white because the border on this is so stark white. I thought it needed, you know, a little calming down. So I'm going to carefully pull this off, starting it in the corner but pulling it from the middle because, again, my transfer is fabric and I do not want it to stretch. And I am frozen again. Okay, so I pull my transfer off. I take this, I stick it right in my water bath that's next to me. And that will make it much easier to wash off. Because my chalk paste is, okay, I like the gray. This is super cute. Need to dry it so I don't stick my finger in it. I'm losing you guys. I'm just drying it. And voila. We have pantry. Okay, this is adorable. Absolutely adorable. Oh, now I'm unfrozen. Frozen, unfrozen, frozen, unfrozen. When I upload the replay, there won't be the breaks. The freezing, it will seem like we were never frozen. So if you've ever watched videos and you've heard the person say, oh, we're frozen, and then you're like, no, you're not. That's why. Replays, if they record them at the same time, do not freeze. Okay, so now we have pantry, open 24/7. This is adorable. I really like this font. This is just super, super cute. Okay, so there's our pantry. Look at, see, we are knocking these bad boys out. So for these guys, so I have 2 of them. I thought it'd be super fun to do this silverware on. Now, it's a really tight fit, so I'm not really 100% sure that they're going to fit properly, but we're going to try it. And that way they kind of can go in, you know, this would be really cute decor, because you'd have your little silverware. You could even do this on your drawer fronts if you wanted to, because it's chalk. It'd be fun. And again, you can do the color of your kitchen decor, which is what's nice. So you can do any color you want. I'm going to stick with the Storm. I hope everybody's doing well and surviving our little self-isolation time. We are going a little stir crazy, as I'm sure everybody is, which is why I look so forward to coming and seeing you guys at night. But if we need to go during the day, we'll try that. Maybe we'll try and do both. I don't know. I need to see you guys. I don't think I can go without it. I don't know if my kids will survive. So we have been, because we're on spring break this week, so there's no homeschooling. Not that there was much homeschooling last week when there was homeschooling, but we have been on a Hobbit movie marathon. And so they've earned the right to watch the Hobbit movies. And first off, they're 3 hours long, each movie, almost 3 hours long, which is a long time. My kids don't usually get to sit in front of the TV that long. But, you know, we're on spring break, and the world has gone crazy, so we're trying to afford them some luxuries they don't normally get. And Charlie is so into these movies. So we finished today. We watched the last of the Lord of the Rings. Or, I'm sorry, Hobbits. So now Charlie thinks he should get to watch Lord of the Rings. I don't know. It's so hard to know what they should watch, shouldn't watch. Okay, so get him. This is how easy this is. You just dip your chalk paste in and squeegee across. Jenny. Jenny, you and I have been going back and forth all day long about food. Yes, it is open 24/7. And again, I'm back to the whole, who ever knew chocolate chips and banana bread would be so good? I ate banana bread again today. I don't ever eat this much banana bread. Ever. Tomorrow we're making brownies. I got the butter out to make chocolate chip cookies. I'm like, why? Put this stuff away. Okay, so again, I'm just pulling it. See how I'm pulling it straight up and down? I'm not pulling it towards me. What's nice about this is this cabinet door is really heavy. So take this, stick it right in my water bath next to me. Okay, this is super cute. Oh my God. Oh, I gotta dry it so you can see it. The chalk paste is shiny when it's wet, but when it's dry, it dries matte. And then you guys can see it. Oh my gosh, look at how cute. Wouldn't this be cute with the fork and the spoon and yum next to it? I gotta see if I have another one of these to make 3. think I do. Okay, so now we're gonna do our cute little fork. Okay, these are super cute. Jenny, that is so funny about the pantry. Yeah. I bought milk today, and I said to the lady, I am stress baking. She's like, you're not the only one. Like, ooh, okay. Maybe the 3 brownie mixes I had in the cart on top of the gallon of milk might have been our first indication. Because my husband made the comment the other day of, we're out of those, we get these brownie mixes at Costco. He's like, we're out of brownie mixes. How can we be? I'm like, oh my gosh. We do not need all this junk. But I did buy bananas too, just in case, so I can make more banana bread. So I was trying to offset some of the sugar with a fruit, maybe. Okay, I'm not sure that that's straight. It is. Okay. So we're just going to whip this little guy out. See, now I don't seem to be freezing anymore. My boys used to never get up in the middle of the night to eat, but the past 2 nights after I've gone to bed, I hear them in the kitchen. Oh, Jenny, that's funny. Well, the other thing we decided is Ella has a tapeworm. My daughter, she never eats. Oh my gosh, she's the vegetable only, never eats. It's like she has a tapeworm. I'm like, where is all this food going? She never eats this much. I mean, I honestly think she's in a growth spurt, but holy cow, it's like, wow, kid. And she's eating as much as her brothers. She never, ever, ever. In fact, oh my God, chalk all over my hands. I was always so worried about her eating, and oh my gosh, all of a sudden, let's see how cute our cute little fork is going to be. Again, pull straight up and down. I'm pulling carefully because I didn't fuzz it enough, so it is really stuck. And I don't want to pull these or stretch these because they're so stinking cute. I can think of 5 million ways we're going to use these guys. Oops. I chalk paste on my fingers and I got a dot of chalk paste. So I'm just letting gravity do the work for me. Take our little cute little fork, stick it in my water bath next to me. Push them down. Once they're wet, they're no longer sticky. Wash my lava paste off I got in here. I don't eat in the night. And once once dinner's over, I'm pretty much done. Okay, so I'm just drying it. Wish that was my problem. In my mouth on my scale. That's funny. Okay, look at how cute these are. So, like, you could put them this way. This is kind of how I was envisioning it, probably in this direction. I don't know why I always go in this direction. But, you know, hanging next to each other with, we need a third element, so maybe the cute little yum, or maybe even something in between them that says yum. We could attach them and put yum. And these are just so adorable. I love the silverware. There's a really cute menu board too that these would be a nice additional accent piece to. But I love the yum. I love yum. I just think he's special. That's the fork. Okay, so these are our super fun transfers that we did with Pantry. Open 24/7. So this and this, and then we got the good stuff is in here. So these are our, let me get rid of me so you can see them all. These are our fun little transfers. Go a little more. Okay, so this is Pantry Open 24/7. This is a C size transfer. But I gotta tell you, there's such beautiful detailing in these guys. There's just so many things you could do with them. These would also look really cute on a like a wood round circle board. You know those round circle boards with the handles on them, or Lazy Susan. They'd be super cute on that. I just think there's so many things you can do with them. All right, so we're putting that project away. Oops, sorry. On to the next. So, on top of stress baking, I'm also stress crafting. I don't know. There's really not that much stress in my life, right? So I've been playing with silk flowers, which really isn't something I ever thought in a million years I would play with, because I don't really like silk flowers. But I have found some very nice silk flowers that, to me, I mean, these don't look fake to me. So I owe, like these orange ones and these pink ones, I owe to my sister-in-law, the amazing Karen. I bought these at her store in Illinois. They're so real looking to me, it's not even funny. Then I got these purple things from her store and these pretty little white things. Oh, and I bought these last year. These are Real Touch tulips that I bought last year from her store. And then I had some of the big daisies left over from the other project that we did. So all of these flowers, with the exception of some of the greens, are from my sister-in-law's home decor store in Illinois. It's called Home Wishes if you want to look it up. She does a post every day. It's kind of fun. But she has amazing flowers. Not like when you go to some of the big crafting stores, although some of them have decent flowers. I've never seen flowers there that are the quality of the flowers of her store. I've seen them one other store that's local to me that, what do I do with my Sharpie? That has beautiful, and that's the story we were talking about the other day, that when we were doing the boots, the front porches in Waukesha. She has amazing flowers as well. You know, they're pricier than the inexpensive ones that you can get at the dollar store. Not that those flowers aren't gorgeous as well. I mean, they're pretty, but these are like, I look at this and I think these flowers are real. It's only because I know they're fake. And people come to my house and they touch these. And they're like, are those real? I'm like, yeah, they are. Why people touch them to see if they're real, I don't know. So what I thought we would do, and I really hope this transfer fits on here. So this is part of the seed packets transfer, which is one we're going to make lots of fun things with. It has 6 seed packets, transfers, that look like a packet of seeds that you would go to, you know, like a plant store and purchase to plant. Beautiful, beautiful things. Excuse me, I have a tickle in my throat. Really beautiful things. So this is part of that transfer, and the transfer is called Plant Dreams. So we're going to take it, pull it off of our backer sheet, because I want to make sure that it's going to fit. Ooh, I'm back to freezing again. Oh, goodness gracious. So I'm going to carefully remove my backer sheet, put my backer sheet aside. I am definitely going to fuzz it this time, because I'm going to put it on galvanized metal. Galvanized metal is like putting it on glass. Hey, Nicole Renee, daughter-in-law Nicole Renee. Have you guys seen that post? Well, Terry got tagged in this post too, but Evie did too. Evie's not beautiful. About ladies, check on your sister-in-laws. They're spending 24 hours a day with your brothers. I did laugh quite a bit at that particular post that's out there, because it is very true. Thank goodness my husband works for an essential business. This is the best thing for our marriage. Just kidding. I would do nothing but love the opportunity to spend all day every day with him. Soon, when he retires. Maybe, if he ever retires. So I'm just really fuzzing the heck out of this. You know, this is true confessions. I'm telling you all everything. It will be an adjustment. Okay, it should hopefully be fuzzed enough. So I'm going to lay down our really pretty surface. I'm going to hope to heck I can make this fit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. My Y is kind of my center. It's going to be tight. So one of my groups, the bottom of my letters here are going to be on a ridge. That's the bad thing about this container. I'm going to take the flowers out. Is it has these ridges on it. And you can chalk on ridges. It's not that you can't. You just have to really go up and down and make sure you seal your edges. when you have a ridge. You can totally do it, just be careful, okay? Make sure this is also a curved surface. I'm gonna make sure I have all those air bubbles out. Okay, I should have waxed it, but I didn't. I can feel I should have waxed it. So now it's all about color. So these are super bright and springy. We're gonna do the welcome in black because again, I can change out what goes in here and I can wash this off. So I wanna use a color. I think we're just gonna do white. I don't know, what do you guys think? Have a color preference? Green wouldn't be bad if we did like a meadow. I just don't know how easily you'll see that. I have found that either black or brighter colors like white look best on galvanized because we still have to put the black welcome on the big whiteboard behind me. So I think, can't I move it up? There's a ridge on the top too. The big D is in the ridge on the top, Cheryl. So yeah, I could, but either way, I'm gonna end up in a ridge. I really don't want to do stark white, but I don't really think I have a ton of choice. So we could do almond, which is a cream color, but our board is white that it's gonna sit in. So you don't have to chalk on the bumps. Yeah, I could move it up, Cheryl, except the top has the same ridges. So I'm gonna, either way, I'm gonna end up with ridges. Nicole says white. All right, white wins. I'm gonna open up my white chalk paste. I'm gonna stir it up. I'm gonna put a big old blob right on. And grab a squeegee. And just go right across your silkscreen. So I'm just scraping my chalk paste right across my silkscreen. Filling the whole silkscreen in. Taking all this excess, putting it back in my container. Cheryl says she thinks white would look great. Good call, Cheryl, since I got the white down. Darn that Facebook delay. So again, down here I'm being careful because I actually need to chalk inside of the ridge. I try not to do ridge surfaces too much just because you always have the risk and potential for a bleed because your transfer is not going to stick to it as easily. But it can totally be done. This little A guy right here doesn't want to. And then just make sure you've got all your ridges covered. Smooth out any lines. Make sure, get your paste as even as possible. I think we're all covered except the corner of this H needs a little loving. He's got it. My dots are in. All right, we're ready to pull. Perfect. So one little bleed, two little bleeds. Okay, that's cute. Stick this in my water bath. Again, push them down. If you push them down so that they're all the way wet, then they're not sticky anymore. And then you don't have to worry about them sticking to each other in your water bath. So this is super cute. Oh, good, 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 good. All right, I do have a little bit of cleanup to do because I have a bleed here and I have a bleed over here. But that's very easy to do, but I resist the urge to clean it up until it's dry. Because what happens is if you go to clean it up while it's wet, inevitably you will mess up the part that's right that you didn't want to mess up. So I'm just going to give it a quick dry. And then I'm going to take a Q-tip in there and just fix that up. But I want to really dry the whole thing because I don't want to stick my finger in it while I'm trying to fix it either. I'm just drying it off. And then I'm going to take a Q-tip. I'm going to grab a little bit of water. Just spray my water right on my mat. Oh, you didn't see that. I'll do it over here so you can see it. Just put a little spray right on my mat. I just dip the tip of my Q-tip in, I dip it in, and then I go around on my finger because I don't want it wet, I just want it damp. And then I just come in here and just go up and down to smooth out my line that I had my bleed. And you won't even know that I had a bleed unless you watch my video. Oops, I got the bottom of the H here too, and in between. It's one of the reasons why I love to chalk on glass and galvanized. It is super easy to fix when you have a bleed. And we got the bleed, again, because we have the ridges. And I didn't put it down good enough. And sometimes you'll get that with ridges no matter what you do. Just because the ridges are too deep for the transfer to stick. But it cleans up really well. Okay. So, we have got Plant Dreams, Pull Weeds, Grow a Happy Life. We're going to stick our fun little bouquet. Look at how cute this is. This is going to look so cute on our little sign. Okay, we got to make the sign now. We are on a crafting roll today. Okay, so this thing is ginormous. This is 30 inches by 30 inches. And the only way I think I'm going to successfully chalk on this, how can I get it so you guys can see? I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to see the whole thing. So we're going to stick our big old welcome up here on top. We're going to center that. And then we're going to take our super cute little bucket guy and hang it from here. And then what I can do is seasonally, again, I can wash this off and change this, and I can change out what's inside my bucket as the seasons go. Now that sounds like doesn't that sound like a great idea? Oh my gosh, it always sounds like a great idea. And then I never do it. Because it looks so nice, I don't want to mess it up, and yeah. Yeah, that's just, again, I'm crazy. We all know that. We've determined that previously on many videos. If you're ever wondering if Maria's crazy, just go back and watch the replays of all those videos. Okay, where's my Sharpie? There's my Sharpie. So we're going to write welcome. This is, I'm not crazy about this. Linda says she thinks it turned out cute. Nicole Renee loves it. Thank you, Nicole Renee. It's a mouthful, Nicole Renee. That's a mouthful. You need a nickname. Daughter-in-law Nicole. Daughter-in-law. D-I-N? Din? Daughter-in-law. Yeah. Din. D-I-N? Nicole Din? I don't know. We gotta work on you. You need a nickname, Nicole. Okay, so I'm fuzzing my welcome because it's super sticky, and all I'm doing is taking my fuzzy part of my cloth and touching it to my transfer to pick up the lint and make it not as fuzzy or sticky. And then this is, ooh, don't do that. Shoo-doo-rooney. Be very careful if this happens. I'm not stuck, so it's coming off easily. You gotta be careful when that happens because you don't want to put holes in your transfer as you go to pull it apart. Normally what you would do when that happens is if it's really stuck, and you can tell right away how stuck down it is, you will take it to your water bath or your sink, and you will run it underneath the water and carefully pull it apart. Now this again is a very tight fit to get the top of the L and the C in. So I actually think, well, I'm not centered either. W-E-L, 1, 2, 3. So I'm not centered. So we gotta get it a little more centered, which will actually help me. Because then I can, I'm gonna have to chalk over part of the middle, I think. I do actually want to measure, because I do want this straight. So that's 2 1/4. Ooh, we got lots of room. We can go over. I don't want to go over too far because then again that puts me in the part where I don't want to be. Either that or we just don't do the whole top of the L, which is a possibility. Okay. That's pretty darn close. All right. So So I need to get my air out. Favorite dot. Ah, right, Nicole. Now we're talking. All right. Linda. I'm guessing she's your only daughter-in-law. But you can be the favorite daughter-in-law. All right. We'll just call you Nicole the Fave. Fave Nicole. We got Nevada Nicole. You can be Fave Nicole. Okay, so I'm just sticking down. Actually, my whole L does fit. So my C is going to be my nemesis here because it's right up against the metal. So I'm just going to go kind of around. I need to go around each letter and make sure I have a good seal. Now we're not going to do this in black. We're going to do this in Storm because the frame of this is kind of stained gray. All right, I have a lot of air in here. I'm just going to get this air out. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we're going to just do this Welcome in Storm. This is big, so I need a good amount of chalk paste. You can always put it back in your container. It's much easier to put it on and then put it back in than to not take it out at the beginning. Okay, so I'm just going right across, filling in all my silk screen. She is your only daughter-in-law. Okay, Linda, that's funny. Okay, so I'm just filling everybody up. Way too much paste. That's okay. Going straight across. When this is all over, we just need to have a big old chalking party, an in-person one with all my local peeps, and we can go in Zoom or one of these other places that we're all learning how to do things virtually since we can't be together, and we'll all chalk or do something fun. Okay, going right across, picking up all my excess because there's a lot of excess paste on here. You don't want to waste your paste. Leaving it on just wastes it. Okay. Make sure all my silk screens are covered. Oops. I'm thinking that's air over there. Not sure. Now we just carefully pull it off. So this transfer that this welcome is from, we used a different part of it the other day. What's the other part say? Oh, darn it all. What's it? Oh, gather. It's a 2-word transfer. It says welcome and it says gather. Okay. Oh, it's a big transfer. I'm going to set this next to me. And then I will take it to my water bath. I just stuck it right to the counter next to me. Don't feel like you have to wash your transfers off immediately. The chalk paste can dry on them, just similar to the squeegees. It just takes a little, not a lot, but a little more effort to get the chalk off. It's not a ton more effort, not like the squeegees. The squeegees can be a significant more effort because obviously the chalk paste is thicker on your squeegees than it is on your transfer. I'm going to dry this so that when I go to now manipulate it and put the flowers on it, I don't stick my finger in it and smudge it because I am in love with this. This is also, I think, going to go, I've been trying to decide if it should go in my living room on my mantle. You know, the mantle where I take all the pictures every day for you guys, or if it should go in my craft room. And I'm kind of thinking craft room. Okay. This thing is huge. So here's our big, huge welcome. And then we have our okay. This is perfect. Okay, I'm going to give you a better view. Hang on. That's a lot to try to hold on to at once. Okay, now hang on. I will stand it up behind me. This board is huge. Okay, can you see? Oh, okay. Look at how cool this is. Oh my gosh. So we have our Plant Dreams, pull weeds and grow a happy life. It says Plant Dreams, pull weeds and grow a happy life, which is part of the packet seed transfer. And then we've got a big old welcome. Okay, this is cool. I am in love with this. I love the flowers. Okay, so I said earlier today, I'm kind of infatuated with these colors right now, but I love this board. So the welcome will stay all the time, and then this, I can take this off, I can throw a wreath on there, I can change it for the seasons, I can put a Christmas stocking on there. There's just all kinds of different mediums, and this is a very simple sign, right? Because you could replicate this sign very easily, because all it is white MDF board with a frame around it and a hook. I mean, you can go to Home Depot and buy the MDF board the size. They'll even cut it for you. Paint it white, put a hook on it, and you've got the same exact, you just need a frame. And that, you know, again, go to Home Depot, go in their scrap pile. They'll cut it for you if you're nice to them. They'll cut it for you. And just glue it on. It's that easy to replicate this frame. This frame I bought a long time ago on super clearance. So I can't say, oh, here, go there, and you can buy this, because you can't. But again, it's a 30 by 30 inch white board with a very simple frame around it and a hook. You can do this. So this is our super fun project. Our big guy. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, yeah, that might have to go in my craft room, because I'm going to have to look at it like all the time. Okay, it turned out like even better than I thought it was going to turn out. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. Okay, and then we've got our good stuff. We got our pantry. Okay, and we got our silverware. The silverware might be my next fave after the big guy. I'm kind of in love with the silverware. Don't you think? Like hanging on your wall. And all these are cabinet fronts. These are drawer fronts. And you can go to Habitat Restore, those kind of places, if you guys have those, wherever you are. And it's just a white cabinet drawer. It's not the cabinet door, it's the drawer front. And again, you can just drill some holes in the back of it and put a hook on it. I need longer arms, Linda. Yes, you are right. I do need longer arms. Thank you, Terry. I am in love with it, too. It's huge. It's so cool. Thank you, Nicole, Nevada. All right, so these are our fun little projects that we made. I don't want to block this one. This one's too pretty. Oh, it's the piece à resistance today. So I'm glad Facebook stuck with us long enough to get that bad boy made. So that's our fun project. I'm Making Maria. I'm an independent Chalk Couture designer. If you want to check out these products, you can go to www.chalkcouture.com/makingmaria, and you can see the Pantry 24/7 Welcome and Gather, and this is the packet, the flower seed packet transfer. I'll show you the whole transfer quick. It's another big one, but see, it has all these flower packets that we're going to make, and there's like 3 layers to them, so you can make them with tons of beautiful detail. Plant Dreams flower packets is what this transfer is called. But so many applications with those flower packets, especially if you're somebody like Baker Lori Baker, who has flower garden extraordinaire. I mean, there's just a ton of beautiful things you can do with that. So we used a lot of different transfers tonight. Welcome and Gather is there's the welcome, and then there's the same exact size that says Gather in a wider font. There's a picture in the group that you can see of that where we did the shadowing. The Gather from there goes with the welcome. Plant Dreams, Pull Weeds, and Grow a Happy Life goes with our seed packets. And then the good stuff's here, Pantry 24/7. Oh, you can't see it anyway. And the forks are Pantry 24/7 is the name of that transfer. So you can see all those products right at www.chalkcouture.com/makeitmaria. If you can please do this, it helps me tremendously when you do that. So thank you to everybody who takes the time to do that. What else do I have for you? I told you that. Oh, if you're not in the VIP group where all the fun things happen, you want to be there. You want to comment, add me, or go in your search bar and type in Making Maria VIP group, because that's where all the good stuff happens. But you do have to request to join because it's a private group. Last but not least, I have so much fun hanging out with you guys. But you don't have to do this in order to be a Chalk Couture independent designer. Some people do it just to make things, create things, and sell them. Some people do it to just have connections with people. Some people do it just for the discount. So there's all kinds of different reasons why people become a designer. If you're curious at all, there's so many different ways you can use being a designer to either earn extra money or just have a great hobby. I'm more than happy to give you that information. So you can comment curious, or you can message me, and I'd be happy to share with you all the ins and outs, and you can decide if it's something that you would want to do. So that's all I got for you tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm Making Maria, an independent Chalk Couture designer. Welcome! Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get my new craft room done now. Okay, it might have to stay in my upstairs of my house for a while, but we'll work on it. Thanks, guys. I hope you have a great, I don't even know what day of the week it is anymore. I hope you have a great Thursday, and I'll be back at you tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, as long as the internet world is working with me. Thanks, guys. See ya.